Okay. So this morning, in honor of Mardi Gras, I'm drinking out of my Cafe de Monde cup, my mug.
Oh, really? And Black History Month. I got on
Yes,
a Black
and
History
yeah,
shirt.
because I
So
was going.
yes.
I've been getting into all of your T-shirts you've been wearing, ma'am. You have been rocking these shirts. Like I was in Five and Below looking for the shirt you had on last week. I got another one. I don't know why I didn't put it on today. Why didn't I put it on today? Don't know. But tell me about the shirt you have on today.
This shirt is actually from Low Harris. It's actually a series, a Black History series, a part of the Black History series for this year. Five Below does a lot of collaborations with Black creators, so definitely happy about that and being able to go to Five Below and find items that are from Black brands as well. So the shirt is it says "You are worthy," and as we know, supporting Black businesses is very important, not just in Black History Month, but year round.
Mhm.
So Low Harris actually did a wonderful job with this shirt, and I was able to wear it, not just for the interview, but also for church. Like it was great.
Right?
Like,
That is good. Yeah, and I love that Five and Below, hence the name Five and Below, that you can literally get things celebrating us at a great price.
absolutely. JCPenney's is another place too. They have a very big Black History collection. So if you are near JCPenney's or you're relatively close to one, I would definitely say go. They also have the hair care products
Mhm.
that are available from Black brands. They have like different bags, different hats and shirts, and also Ulta. So Ulta has a Black History section with all the different hair care products and lip products and cosmetics. All of that is in one section. So there's definitely room for supporting, and you're able to find it easily. It's not like hard to find. That's always great.
Which is always a blessing. It's always a blessing when
Yes.
you find it. So I want to talk to you about your new endeavor that you started this year for
hmm
2025.
hmm
And I was wondering because I know that you do moments with M. Wait a minute, am
Moments
I
with
saying that right?
Mechelle. Moments with Mechelle.
Moments with Mechelle. And then you have experiences with Mechelle. Now, are the two intertwined with your new endeavor?
So they're actually separate. So I have two separate brands. Well, I would say one is a brand and one is a separate Instagram page. At the current moment, the experiences with Mechelle is kind of in its kind of, I would say I have it still, but it is not active.
Okay.
I have been spending way more time with the brand. So it is kind of taken me like I have the information, right? I have the content available, but it's the posting, it's the, writing the caption that's for all of these things are important and time consuming.
Hmm.
So because I am working on the thing that is currently paying me money, I haven't quite switched over to do the other thing.
Okay.
But what you are referring to, for those who don't know, I have a cigar education company called Cigars with M, and so I have that company to really focus on educating cigar enthusiasts as well as newcomers, new people who have never tried cigars before that want to try cigars. I have a show. I also do cigar pairing events that are available to anybody that has a business or a group of people that they want to get together to do a pairing event. I do partner with wineries and breweries and other organizations and hotels, all of those companies, I do partner with them. So, with that being said, the other part of the brand is experiences with Mechelle, and that's essentially just my personal experiences with going to different restaurants or different events or hotels. I try to make sure that there's a mix of different things there.
Mhm.
However, it is a lot to put like your personal life like on
Mm.
Instagram. So because I have the opportunity to kind of hide behind like cigars,
Right.
no, not many people know me personally. So it's very nice to be able to do that. Not saying that I'm not personable on my cigar page, but
Mhm.
I'm very most of well, all of the content, like 95% of the content is cigar related to some sort, or educational base. So there's a very big difference between the two. And so for me, I try to keep it that way just because I don't want my personal business to be in my business.
Hmm.
It's just a separation like between church and state.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
get it. So, what made you want to start curating the on the cigar side, the events that you began hosting? Was this something you had thought about, prior, or was this just like, I think I'll do this?
So I actually take it all the way back. So like August of 21, I actually started my first event and I was doing these cigar education mixers. And I did them actually I did a total of three events over the course of 2.5 years. And then I ended up starting my show in July of 22, and I had another event in August of 22. And from there, it's just kind of been a snowball effect of kind of not trying to do too much,
Hmm.
but trying to figure out what my niche was. So I tried out doing these mixer events where people would come, a free event gathering, talking about cigar education, also learning about cigars and just being in a space where you're able to actually interact with like-minded people, right? And
Hmm.
then now it is to the point where VIP with Mechelle, which is the cigar education event series that's going on this year, is mainly focused on creating these intimate spaces. So before it was anybody can come for free, no problem. And now it is a paid event that's curated specifically just for you. So
Okay.
in the event, you would pay anywhere between $30 and $50. And the ticket includes cigar education for 2 hours from me. Also having the opportunity to ask any questions, be in the personal space with like-minded individuals as well. No more than 10 people, which makes it easier for you to be able to kind of bounce ideas off of each other.
Hmm.
And you're also able to not feel like, oh, okay, it's a ton of people here. Nobody really cares about me. It's like,
Hmm.
no, every single person is very important. And we want everybody to have an idea of, being in this space, not just focused on oh, this is a very big group, or this is a group that I can't learn anything. No, I want everybody to learn. I want you to ask all your questions. I want you to feel like you are special in this space because you really are. So I partner with cigar companies. Every cigar company that I'm partnering with is different each event.
Hmm.
So the goal is to do a total of 50 events this year, and I am on number four, starting on Thursday. Thursday will be event number four
Hmm.
of the year, and so it's been a great journey because I created a lesson plan for each class, and during the event, people have the opportunity to also feel tobacco. So whether it's the filler binder or wrapper of the particular cigar that we're smoking, you
Hmm.
have the ability to actually feel the tobacco as you are smoking your cigar. So it's
Hmm.
great. It's a great kind of interactive opportunity, and then partnering with a local business to be able to host us in this space.
So when you have these cigars, so they're feeling the tobacco and they're able to
Hmm.
smoke a cigar. Are you telling them once they get their ticket to buy a certain cigar, or once they get to the event, do you have those cigars for sale? Like how does that work?
Sure. So, included in the ticket is the 2 hours of cigar education with me, and you get a cigar that comes with your ticket. So, when you arrive, you'll get a bag that has the cigar, also has a cigar the cigars within coaster.
Mhm.
So you have something to be able to take home with you as well. And sometimes, depending on that particular day of the event, I do little things like for in January, we had cupcakes for the first event, actually partnered with a Black owned business that's local here and provided everyone with a cupcake to take home. Another event, I provided everybody with a cigar that was from my personal collection that was well over, a $20 cigar.
Mm-hmm.
So there's different things, like different giveaways that I do give, as well as cigar companies donate things and they'll say, hey, we have five of these particular things, whether it's a cutter, a lighter, or a hat, or something that has the company brand on it. They
Mm-hmm.
will give it, and then I will give it out to the people who are there. So
Okay.
there's many opportunities for people to get way more than what they're paying for.
Okay.
2 hours of cigar education that's interactive is way more than $30 or
Yeah.
$50.
Yes.
And so,
Absolutely.
right. And so for me, it is not so much about the money for me. It is the idea that I'm able to connect with people and really educate
Mm-hmm.
people and have the advocacy being shown. So
Mm-hmm.
for me, I'm an advocate for the cigar industry, and someone who's never smoked a cigar or may not really know about cigars, they might just be like, well, I just came because, I wanted to see what it's about. It's like, yeah, I want you to see what it's about. And
Mm-hmm.
then you become a fan and you love it and you
Mm-hmm.
understand why it's so important to have the cigar industry and why it's so important for us to do the things that we do in the industry and for the industry. So,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
So, with these events, do you find more men or more women attending?
To be honest, I would say it's been more women as of right now, which I am very grateful for because it's always nice to connect with another sister of the leaf or
Mm-hmm.
new sister of the leaf. Because I've had some new cigar smokers that have never smoked a cigar ever before who have attended the events. So it's been very nice to connect with them as well.
So, when you think about, because you said you're going to do 50 of these for this year,
Mhm.
and God bless you, because
Well,
I
it's a mix.
mean,
It's a mix. So it's 40 small, intimate events. That's 10 or less,
okay,
and nine medium size. So that's 10 to 50 people,
okay,
and then one big event that's going to be 50 people or more.
okay.
So yes, it is a huge, huge, huge stretch. Like I'm like, Lord, you asked me to do this, and I'm just willing to do it. But I don't
Right.
know what you got going on in your head because what's going on in my head ain't matching what you got. But it's okay. We're gonna
Oh,
do what you told me to do.
well, do you still work a 9 to 5 job, and how is that
Yes, ma'am.
intertwined? Like, how are you finding the balance of working a 9 to 5 and doing this? When do you have free moments just for Michelle?
Let me tell you. I don't. Like I'm just telling you up front. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It is a very busy life.
Mhm.
I don't even know how I do it. I have no idea. Like even just for example, last night. So last night I was writing the rest of the scripts for the Black History series that I'm
Mhm.
working on and that I do every single day. And so I do bulk content with that because it's easier to be able to do like 10 to 15 of these small segments because like 20 seconds, 15 20 seconds a piece.
Mhm.
So it's easier for me to do a bulk of them at the same time. So I finished writing all the scripts from, I was ending on the 11th. So the 11th through the 28th, I went ahead and finished all of that.
Okay.
And I also filmed two regular cigar education episodes last night.
Mhm.
Um, and I was able to, reach out to two clients that I'm looking like I want to have as clients, right?
Mhm.
And I, in the middle of that, I was able to smoke two cigars while I was doing it. I was like so many things, right? Like nights, they run together. Like the time is running together. Like I get off of work at 6 o'clock, and then six to two or 6 to 1 or 6 to 12, I'm doing work from Shell, and
Wow.
that's literally like. And so I tell people all the time, people just saying, okay, 90 seconds is no big deal. Like it's no big deal. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to roll that back because 90 seconds is a lot of work,
Yeah, it is.
especially this month's series is on cigar fillers. So I have the physical tobacco that it is a different environment, right? That's the first thing. It's in a different environment. I've got to wet it. I've got to massage it. I've got to make sure that things are flowing the way that they need to be flowing, right? For the
Mm-hmm.
video.
Right.
Then on top of that, I got to actually change my clothes each
Th-
time. Put on makeup, change earrings, like,
Yeah.
make sure my voice is okay, drink some tea. Like, there's so many things that go into it. And so, yeah, I told myself I wanted to sleep more this year,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm doing a little bit better. Like, I will say every little bit of extra sleep that I get, I am happy about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really do a whole lot of sleeping, and I wish I was able to do more. And I think once I get to a point where I have kind of built this empire to be even more self-sufficient, it will be
Mm-hmm.
easier to do so. But at this current moment, as we're going into year three, um, yeah, it doesn't look like the ball is stopping anytime soon. Like,
Now, so you're curating these events, and I know that and see my time is running together because I don't sleep
you're
much either.
fine.
But I think it was November, December that you did a pairing series. So are you at some point during these events, are you going to be incorporating that pairing series that you did? Because I did try the peppermint tea.
Good, good. I'm so glad you
You
did.
were right. You were
Thank
right.
you. Yes, it's so good. Oh my gosh. Like,
It
literally,
was
it's so
so
good.
good.
Yes, and it makes you feel so refreshed, and
Yes.
it was a great for me. It was a great pairing. It was a great
Yeah.
pairing. So yes, last year, don't get me lying. Let me. I think it was November that I did a pairing series. So just November. December was something different, and so for yes, that's right. So November was yeah, because October was Virginia Wine Month. So I was doing um well, maybe it was October. October was Virginia Wine Month, so I did all the cigars of the week with um Virginia wines. Maybe it was October. I think it was October. In November, I did something else. These months start running together, so
I
forgive
know they
me if
do. They
I'm
tend to
not.
run together.
Yeah, so like, and once the year is gone, like I don't even be thinking about, like, I know what I talked about, but I
Yeah,
don't remember the month that it was. So forgive me if I don't
exactly.
remember what it is. But anyway, needless to say, um, am doing cigar fillers this month, and then later in the year, there's going to be a cocktail pairing series with cigars. So
Okay.
I have been kind of mixing up different beverages for pairing series, because that is a lot of the work that I do. Like, I do a lot of cigar and wine pairings, or cigar and beverage pairings in different avenues. So with different clients, they ask for different things.
Hmm.
Mostly wine, just because it's a lot easier, and there's a ton of wineries in Virginia,
Right.
and I have the opportunity to just kind of connect with them. But yes, pairing series on Cigars with M is going to definitely happen for sure.
Okay. I cannot wait. And I'm so glad that we got this opportunity to catch up and chit chat
Yes,
and
absolutely. I'm
and
glad to be
begin
here.
to show that, cigars, that cigar education is actually needed, and you are providing such a great service. So because we're running out of time, we only got about, let's see, about 8 minutes. When is your next event, and how can people sign up for these events?
Sure. So my next event is on Thursday, the February 13th at 6:30. It is in Richmond, Virginia. Once you purchase the ticket online, which is in the link in my bio, I'm happy to send that to Coco so she can also have that under the episode.
Hmm.
And you purchase the ticket, and then I send you the address the day before. And it's a very nice, secluded place. It's a local business, so we're able to support them with them providing food and drinks, and you know you being able to be in this nice chill atmosphere. And of course, you would be purchasing those yourself, but when you purchase your ticket, you get a cigar, as well as a Cigars with M coaster, and you would get 2 hours of cigar education with me. So I look forward to definitely seeing all of you there. Coco, I definitely look forward to seeing you
Oh,
as well.
I'm going to
Like,
come. I'm looking, and I'm trying to
yeah.
figure out which date I can, like finagle. But yeah,
Yeah, let me
you're going to
know.
see me at probably more than one.
Well, let me know. I mean, because every cigar event that I have with VIP with Mechelle is actually different. So every class is completely different. Like it's a different lesson plan, different family, different cigar. So it has the opportunity to really not be this kind of like I came to last event, so like I don't have to come to this next one
Right.
because it's different. Like so it's very, very different, and you have the ability to learn more. So it's not just like you're learning the same thing. Um, so I'm looking forward to just continuing it. I mean, I have been doing January and February, I'm doing 3 events, and then March, April, and May, I am March and April, I'm doing 2 events, and then May, I'm doing one. And then kind of moving out into the June and to December, I'm deciding on based on the cadence of how things are going, if it's
Mm.
necessary to do three, two, or one event. Just because I want to make sure that I'm also honoring people's time and my
Mm.
time. So having sometimes when you're in different markets, having multiple events, it kind of makes it easier for people, but then sometimes it doesn't. So just trying to figure out what's going to work best after the 6 month period, kind of that evaluation,
Oh,
seeing what's
okay.
going on. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm here for it because it's anything in cigar education I love. And the more people that can uh find this knowledge, the better, and especially from women, because a lot of men are in the industry, and so women sometimes feel intimidated. And you doing the more intimate gatherings and cigar education for a woman, that is priceless because then she's not going to feel like she's asking something, that she might feel is a silly question, right?
Hmm.
But that she can gain the knowledge and feel comfortable around people that started out just like her,
Right.
all started
Absolutely.
out not knowing anything about cigars. And it's
Yes,
just
very true.
what direction we decide to go in. You decided to go into the education. I do the education on my own end, and that's the
Hmm.
knowledge that I bring. But somebody might just be like, okay, I just like cigars. I'm not really sure why I like cigars, but you're giving them knowledge on why they really fell in
Hmm.
love with the cigar culture. So
Hmm.
I do appreciate that. Like I said, I saw you on Instagram. That's how we actually met. We
Yeah,
did a couple of
absolutely.
events together, which I love. Can't wait to meet up with you again.
Yes, absolutely. We always have a good time.
Yeah,
Like,
we do. We do. We do. And I am so looking forward to this year and your events and meeting up, and maybe we can try to get something put together that we do together here in Maryland. And I mean, because it's different things that it's never there's never too much information. And the
yeah,
information that
true.
you provide is invaluable. And I thank you for taking the time out on a Sunday when you could be resting. You could be resting right now.
You know what is so crazy is I probably should be resting, but I was looking forward to this interview and I was so grateful that we were able to get together. And so I'm just kind of like, it's okay. I will sacrifice my sleep for you because I love talking to you. So I was like, okay, yeah, it's totally fine for me. It's okay.
This is not going to be the last conversation we have because I do want to check in with you at the 6 month mark to see how's it going and how's it going to be moving forward. So yeah, it's going to be another interview because we want to
Yeah.
know and by that time I'll be at a couple of events. So by that time I'll have my and my what is it, review? I don't know if that's the
Yeah,
right
I
word.
mean, I'm for it. Please give a review. Like, I can
So
only
yeah,
get better. I can only get better. If you tell me what's going on, I'm like, tell me, sis.
yeah,
Now, I love this part.
right.
There's a little part that I just think maybe you need to adjust a little bit. I'm for it. Okay.
And
I
that's the
can
great
only
thing.
get better. I can
Yes,
only get better. Not worse.
exactly.
I can only get better.
Exactly. There you go. There you go. So, thank you for joining me today, and I hope everyone's team, whoever's team they voting for, uh, hoping to win the Super Bowl today. My team is out of it, so I don't have a dog in the fight.
It's
So,
okay. Me neither.
so
I'm just here for the food.
whoever wins is going to win. Right? But I'm here for the listen. If you are in Louisiana and y'all have not gone to Cafe Du Monde, y'all missing
Bro.
some great beignets. I'm telling you.
Beignets
Telling
from
you.
Cafe de Monde. I can't wait till PCA when we go to New Orleans in April. I am looking forward to my beignets. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
it's been a
they
minute.
Listen, when you have their beignets
They're the best. Oh my God, I get them with hot chocolate. It's
and
over. It's done.
the po' boy, I don't care what kind of po' boy you get. Any of them
And
are
muffalata
delicious.
sandwich. Oh my gosh, from Central Grocery, the best. Always hands down the best.
So I thank you for joining me today, and I am going to have you're going to send me the link for your events, and we're going to have that included down below. And I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their Black History Month. And make sure you go and find some of her t-shirts that she's been wearing because they have been fierce. And if you don't know, check out her Instagram page because all of them are listed there, and she gives you where she got them from. That's where I
Yes.
got mine from. So have a great rest of your day and enjoy. Get some rest.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.